One Saturday afternoon, Tom wanted to have an adventure because he didn't want to think about Injun Joe. He went to Huck and said, "I'm going to look for treasure. Do you want to come with me?" Tom Sawyer loves adventures. He has a lot of adventures at home, at school, and with his friends. He has one adventure in a cave. But why is he there? What does he see in the cave? And why is he afraid? Mark Twain, 1835 to 1910, is a famous American writer. His name was Samuel Clemens. Young Samuel lived in Hannibal, Missouri, a small town on the Mississippi River. He loved the river and he liked watching the big boats on it. Samuel loved adventures. He worked on boats on the Mississippi River for 2 years. Then he went to Nevada. He looked for treasure, but he didn't find it. He worked for a newspaper there. His stories were in the name of Mark Twain, and people loved them. Later, Samuel lived in New York. His book The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, 1876, is about a young boy in a small town in the 1800s. Huck Finn is his friend. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, 1884, is about Huck's adventures. These two books are very famous. Today, many people visit Hannibal because they want to see Mark Twain's home in the Mark Twain Cave, the cave in The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Chapter 1: The Fence. Tom Sawyer lived with his aunt because his mother and father were dead. Tom didn't like going to school, and he didn't like working. He liked playing and having adventures. One Friday, he didn't go to school, he went to the river. Aunt Polly was angry. "You're a bad boy," she said. "Tomorrow you can't play with your friends because you didn't go to school today. Tomorrow you're going to work for me. You can paint the fence." Saturday morning, Tom was not happy, but he started to paint the fence. His friend Jim was in the street. Tom asked him, "Do you want to paint?" Jim said, "No, I can't. I'm going to get water." Then Ben came to Tom's house. He watched Tom and said, "I'm going to swim today." "You can't swim because you're working," Tom said. "This isn't work. I like painting. Can I paint, too?" Ben asked. "No, you can't," Tom answered. "Aunt Polly asked me because I'm a very good painter," Ben said. "I'm a good painter, too. Please, can I paint? I have some fruit. Do you want it?" "Okay," Tom said. "Give me the fruit. Then you can paint." Ben started to paint the fence. Later, many boys came to Tom's house. They watched Ben, and they wanted to paint, too. Tom said, "Give me some food and you can paint." And the boys painted. Tom stayed in the yard, and the boys painted. They painted the fence 3 times. It was beautiful and white. Tom went into the house. "Aunt Polly, can I play now?" he asked. Aunt Polly was surprised. "Did you paint the fence?" she asked. "Yes, I did," Tom answered. Aunt Polly went to the yard and looked at the fence. She was very surprised and very happy. "It's beautiful," she said. "Yes, you can play now." Tom walked to his friend Joe Harper's house and played with his friends there. Then he walked home again. There was a new girl in one yard. She had yellow hair and blue eyes. She was beautiful. Tom wanted to talk to her, but she didn't see him. She went into her house. Tom waited, but she didn't come out again.